Yikes! It's almost back to homeschool time. Are you ready? Is your homeschool organized? I've got the perfect solution to get your homeschool organized and your kids on task. Welcome back to Sprinkles of Southern Joy. This is Summer, and today I want to share with you something that we have implemented in our homeschool, and we just love how it is helping our kids stay focused, on track, and to give them the responsibility that they want and truly desire so that they can take initiative to move forward in their homeschool day, to know what's expected of them each day, and also just to have a little bit of fun thrown into their day too, and to give mama a much needed break during the day of homeschool. So if you have not heard of Evernote, get ready. You are going to love Evernote. Evernote is an application, and actually what's really awesome about Evernote is that you can get it for free. You can go to the Evernote website, or you can download the Evernote application onto your computer, onto your phone, onto your iPad, so you can have it with you wherever you go. So whether your children have a laptop that they do their schoolwork on, or they want to use an iPad or use a phone, a smartphone, Evernote is there with them, and it is a great tool to use in your homeschool. I want to show you some ways that we are implementing Evernote into our homeschool, and I want to take you over here to my computer. This is back from a few weeks ago, and I'm going to show you Harper Grace's page. But what I do is I'll put our little homeschool logo on there. By having a logo for your homeschool, it really helps your kids just feel like they have a true identity for the homeschool. It makes it seem more like the public and private schools around, and it just, I think, gives a sense of purpose and unity to all the kids with your homeschool. Our homeschool we named Rise Up Christian Academy, and we came up with this little logo. So for us it's fun just to put the logo on top of special things that we're doing at our homeschool, or for example this on the top of every Evernote, and it just to me makes it a little more special and specific for them, and it lets them know, hey, this is our homeschool, and I think a sense of pride for them. So we put our logo on top. Of course that's not necessary, but it's just a nice little touch, I think, for the kids to wake up and see their homeschool name, and just makes them feel proud. So then I always start it with some kind of a little message from me, and so just kind of welcoming to the day. This one says, "Good morning, Harper Grace. Today is an amazing day. Thank you, Jesus, for blessing us with a beautiful day to shine for you. Work hard and enjoy learning. I love you, Mommy." So just each day putting something special to encourage, an encouraging word, and I think it just really brings a smile to their face when they open up their homeschool day on Evernote. And then below it, I have found that my kiddos love to look at pictures, especially of them when they were younger, because, you know, us as parents, we see the pictures and we go through our computer, and not many people print out pictures as much as we used to. And so I thought, what a fun way for them to look back on memories and kind of enjoy things from their past and just put a smile on their face. Actually, they say that's their favorite part of the Evernote, is seeing their pictures. So then I always put a picture, and sometimes I'll do a couple pictures if they relate to each other, and I'll write something about it. Now what I've tried to do is put in some voice memos, and I think by hearing my voice as they read along, it helps them with their reading, especially at the younger ages. So for example, on this one, you can hear,
"Harper Grace, what a fun first birthday party you had at Chuck E. Cheese. You loved playing all the games and eating your delicious birthday cake. You were already walking at 1 year old. Such a beautiful, happy baby girl. I love you, Mommy."
So these little inserts on Evernote are just voice memos, and you just record it on your phone and then you have it in your Evernote, and it is really neat, I think, to put a personal touch on their homeschool page, and as they read it, they hear it, and so it helps them with reading comprehension and reading. Also, my mother lives up with us, like I said, and so sometimes when I'm setting up our Evernote for the week or the night before and she's in here with me, I'll let her leave a little message too. And so on this particular one, she left a little message here, and so this is from my mom, and we call her Mimi.
Hi, Harper. I remember celebrating your first birthday at Chuck E. Cheese. You were so excited to go there and play and eat your delicious birthday cake. I remember how adorable you were in your birthday party pink dress. You were a little doll, and you were just learning how to walk. Those were such sweet memories. Love you, Mimi.
So they love that. They just get a kick out of that. And then I attached some pictures. It is super easy to put pictures on Evernote. You just open up your file and you just slide it over. You don't even have to like save it and do all that. You just open any attachment, even from the internet, and you just put it onto the screen. So these are the couple pictures of Harper Grace at her first birthday. And then we begin our subjects. So I have put subjects in different colors. It helps kind of break it up. First we have Bible, and then I have a little thing right up here on the top of Evernote. You can choose to insert check boxes, and it's right here at the very top. So by inserting a checkbox, it allows your kids to click and unclick these. And so that way they know when they're done, and you know if there's something they didn't finish. So on the top I always have pray, and that's just to remind them to pray and ask the Lord to help them have a good homeschool day. And then I'll have the things that relate to our Bible time. Harper Grace was working on her Bible Bunny fun schooling book. It tells what page to go to, and when she's done she can check it off. Also there's a book that I am reading together with all the kiddos, and so it says listen to mom read I Have Good News Today, chapter 3, The Empty Hole. So after I've done that, they check it off. Now these don't have to go in a particular order, because with the check marks they know the things that they have missed. So it gives them some freedom to be able to move around, click on the things that they're ready to do now, or maybe save some for a little bit later and then come back to it, and it helps them stay organized and know what they need to do. I always add a Bible verse that we're working on, and so they read it and check it off after they read that. And then I like to insert things throughout Evernote to kind of break up just the monotony of homeschool. And so I will go online and find some fun little Christian songs or videos or different kinds of things that they can click on, and it'll take them to that just to kind of a few minutes to give them a break in their day. So on this particular one, it says, enjoy listening to this song. And by putting Christian songs on there with little videos, the kids can get up, and sometimes I'll say sing along with this song as you listen to it. And so they can get up and move around, and it's good little exercise time and just a fun break. And then we go on to the next thing. We have a blessings journal. A lot of times I will pick something to write about in their journal that goes along with the pictures that they had up there. So on this particular day, I said, write about your favorite flavor of birthday cake in your journal today. And that's a check mark. Then I have draw a picture to go with your journal entry, and that's a check mark. I noticed that a couple of my kids were forgetting to put dates on their journal entries. So then I just added another little check off box and said, make sure to date your journal entry with today's date. So that's another check box there. So that is that portion. Then we go down to language arts, and we do mind play. And I'll have another video coming out soon about mind play and how we love mind play. It is really a wonderful, wonderful addition into your homeschool, especially in my opinion. But on this, what we do is by putting mind play link there, the kids can just touch on it. And when they touch on it, it opens it up straight into the computer, which I really like, because before, whenever it would be time for mind play, the kids would have to come to me and, hey mom, what's my password? What's that link again? And so it was more of maybe I was doing something else or helping somebody else or in the kitchen getting lunch ready, and I had to come, or hey, wait a few minutes. This way it keeps them more in control, and it gives them more ability to continue on when they are ready. So I love the part of how Evernote allows you to put in these links. And then we have handwriting. Now what I have found, what works good for us, on here I say handwriting, and for Harper Grace it was the manuscript review and introduction to cursive, page 8. I also had a note on here, a voice memo. So on this particular day,
Harper Grace, your handwriting looks Fantastic. I love how you did your C's and your D's, and your sentences look amazing. Keep up the good work. Today you're going to do E's and F's, and then you're going to write another sentence. So do it as beautiful as you can and come show me. Love you, babe.
And not every day do I put notes in, but sometimes having a little voice memo when I am reviewing their work at the end of the day, I grade the assignments that they have done from that morning, and I'll see if I need to maybe put a note in there. So that particular day, she really did a beautiful job on that work, and so I added that in, and they enjoy getting that put into their day. So on this, I've also found that as they pull out their book to correlate with whatever they're working on, if I put a little green sticker, like one of those flag marks, they're like little sticky note flag pieces that go on the end of a page, and like a sticky note that you can move several times. If I put the green at the top of the page that they're working on and the red at wherever they're supposed to finish, it helps my younger ones to be able to get to the pages quicker and to kind of see more exactly where to start and end. Even though I always have the pages written on Evernote, it seems like that is also something that really helps them. And at the end of the night, when I grade that work, I move the stickers to the next page and put in the new pages on Evernote. And this helps them just check off what they've done. She had handwriting, reading comprehension, another reading fundamentals workbook, a language arcs workbook, and then we also had, and in red, I'll put things in red that maybe I noticed from the night before when I graded. On this one it says reread the article about strawberries and continue answering the questions. I helped you by highlighting the main points. Come see me if you need help. She had problems with that particular thing, and so by putting that note in there instead of just putting do this page again, she doesn't know maybe exactly what it was that she needed help with. And so I always put in there another one down here, Harper, Grace, please come ask me if you do not understand or if you have questions. I'm happy to help. So putting in those little red bullet points help the kids kind of give them extra direction, extra instruction. And then we do a word of the day. We'll keep it for several days, sometimes even a week, depending on the word. And I take this out of one of the workbooks that I have. It's called Word of the Day. So I took a picture with my phone of the page, and then I just uploaded it into Evernote, and so that way they can have it. On Evernote, on here for Word of the Day, I put impatient and I highlighted it, and then I say listen to the new voice message below as you read about the word impatient. Share with me your own sentence using the word impatient. So I did another voice memo with me reading it and talking a little bit about impatient so they can read along and hear me with the voice note. So I think it's a great thing right there to add in your voice notes. Just don't forget to add those in plenty of times because it just gives, I think, more clear direction to the kids and it makes it funner for them. And then down here we have about our life pack, and then by this point, I'm like, I know she wants to take a break. So they love American Girls. Both of my girls do. And there was these little stop motion videos, and one of them was about the first day of school. So I added that link in here and said, take a break and watch this American Girl video about the first day of school. So they loved it. They had so much fun getting to that part and watching that. Again, more links. We do Nessie, and it is a great tool online, especially if you have any children that struggle with dyslexia. But even if you don't, it's a really great tool for just reading and writing and math and comprehension. So we have a link to that, and I said go to Nessie Writing for 10 minutes, and then they can click on the link. And so again, it goes to math and typing, and so you just put in all your subjects the way you want them. You can add things in, you can add pictures, you can add verses. We have one down here, the joy of the Lord is your strength, Nehemiah 8:10. So we love using Evernote in homeschool. If you have not used Evernote before and you need more information on exactly how Evernote works, then you can go to YouTube, type in Evernote, and you can find lots of very simple, easy, quick videos on Evernote. So I did not know about Evernote until I heard about Evernote and using it for homeschool just a few months ago. And so I went to YouTube and I looked up some videos on how to use Evernote. They were not done by homeschool moms, they were just Evernote in general. I know people use Evernote for businesses. They use them. I started using them to put all my recipes in. I like the application that you can screen capture from websites, and I love Pinterest. So I'll go onto Pinterest and I will find all the recipes that I favorited, and then I will save those into my Evernote. There's actually a little application that you can put Evernote on your web browser, and so any website that you're on the internet, you can take and download everything from that. It is a really cool feature for Evernote. So check that out too. Some of the reasons I love Evernote so much in our homeschool is because it's allowed our kids to be more independent with their schoolwork. They were always coming to me and asking me, Mom, what do I do next? And I'd be working with somebody else or doing something else at the time. And so it would make it a lot longer in the day to have to say, okay, I'll be with you in a minute, I'll be here in a minute. And still, as a homeschool mom, you're going to be busy and you're going to be, chasing after the kiddos and doing stuff with them. However, it does help your kids know, okay, well, I have a question on that, but this is what I need to do next. And it really helps not having to write everything out every day. With Evernote, at the end of the day, I will copy the entire Evernote from that day and I will paste it onto a new note, and then I can go in and just change the page numbers and change the things that I want to change. But I've realized for me, just copying that entire day at the end of the day and pasting it and changing some little info keeps the work load very low. So I really like that about Evernote. It's less time consuming to keep up with each kid's work. And at the beginning, you're probably going to spend a little more time as you get the hang of Evernote and how to use it for your homeschooling. But at the end, I think you're really going to find that it takes less time, and especially during your homeschool day. It makes your homeschool day run so much smoother. My kids love it because they feel like they have a sense of control of their own day. I think it makes them feel like they are more responsible. It helps them to kind of grow up in an older kind of a maturity level where they are in control of their day. And of course, still as mom, we're always here to help and, direct them in the homeschool day. But it is a great tool to use to keep your kids on task and to help out moms.
Hudson.
Hey! I love Evernote.
What do you think about Evernote?
I really like it.
Yeah, so that kind of makes it fun to have a break in the day, doesn't it? And it keeps you on task.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so you enjoy Evernote?
Yes, ma'am.
Good, okay. I just wanted to check and see what you thought about it. And also, do you have a workbox right here? And then this workbox has the items that you're working on. Let's see if I can get an angle of your workbox. So show me, for example, like your handwriting book. On Evernote, it'll say, do page, okay, that's the Bible one. Show me your handwriting one.
My handwriting one?
Okay, and so it'll tell you on there, go to Evernote, and what does it say for handwriting to do today?
It says handwriting, manuscript review, and introduction to cursive, page 11.
So then open up your handwriting book to page 11. And we put little stickers. Green means where to start on the page, and the red is where to end. And so here you have where to begin your page, and let's get that more in focus. And then when you're done with that handwriting page, then you go and you find the little place on here that says handwriting, manuscript review, and introduction to cursive, page 11, and then you put a little check mark beside it, and then you put away your book, and you're done. Can you go out of order and it still keeps you focused on what you need to do because you don't have a check mark by it, right?
Yeah.
Right? So you like that? It helps you to be responsible for your own day and what you're working on and
Yes.
studying on. Does it keep you focused and on task?
Yes, it does.
Yes. So you enjoy Evernote?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for sharing with me.
Evernote.
I love Evernote.
Okay, so tell me, what do you like so much about Evernote?
I love how I can always be organized. I can wake up in the morning and get straight to my studies, as my grandma says.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's a great way to keep the kids on task and to see what your daily assignments are.
I think it's cool that you can check it off so you can kind of have it organized.
As far as homeschooling before we used Evernote and now homeschooling using Evernote, what do you like better?
I like Evernote better.
Better, is there one big reason why?
No, I just like it.
You just like it better?
So organized, because I can wake up, I can check off the boxes. It has links, it has pictures, videos, breaks. So then I'm not like always distracted.
And you know what's expected of you for the day.
Right.
And you know what else is due for the day to be finished.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you know, kind of helps you be more in control. Do you feel like it helps you to be more in charge of your day?
Yes, ma'am.
And it gives you more responsibility?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So overall, you give it 2 thumbs up? Awesome, thank you. Okay, Holden, so this time of year when parents are deciding what they're going to use to keep their homeschool on schedule and to help their kids know what they need to do for their assignments, I think Evernote is a fantastic tool for that. What do you think about Evernote?
I definitely recommend it. It's a good way to keep everybody on task for doing what they're supposed to do for school.
And it gives each kid their own responsibility to get things finished, don't you think?
Yes,
So one more time, tell me what you think about Evernote, Holden.
I love it. It's a great tool.
That it's cool that it has links that, let's for example say typing, I can press on it and it will take me there.
Okay, so you like Evernote?
Yes.
Okay, love you.
Love you too. I think it's really good.
So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I would love to hear from you. If you have used Evernote in your homeschool, please share with me, as I would love to hear some tips on how you're using Evernote in your homeschool, and comment about other things if there is anything else that I did not talk about with this particular Evernote. I'm sure I missed some stuff. I'd love to help you and answer those questions, and always subscribe, as we are always doing more videos and we look forward to coming back and sharing with you. Have a blessed day. See you soon.